guys, welcome back to the video. My name's Sierra. This is what I ate in New York, and look at all of these cream cheeses, bro. They had so many different kinds of flavors. It was kind of crazy, but I ordered an egg bagel with honey walnut cream cheese and a green juice thing. We went to the bagel pub, and the bagel was pretty good. I mean, it was, your typical bagel. You can totally see that man over there in the corner, low-key being like, what is she doing? I munched on that shit. It was good. I love honey walnut, especially like honey walnut shrimp and whatnot, and walnuts in general are my favorite kind of nut. So it was bussin'. And then the green juice was good, but it was kind of weird because it was room temp. I would have wished it was like Hysonite or something. It was funny because during my time in New York, they really struggled with my name, and so here they called me Ciro, and I feel like that made me feel like a Roman emperor, like Nero, which is not a great one to be associated with, but besides the point. And also got to try one of like a more savory bagel because one of my friends let me try her sandwich, and it was like I think she got an everything bagel. I can't remember exactly, and like with egg and like dill, cream cheese, whatever. And then at the museum, I just wanted to include this because the butterflies were munching too. And then I burned my first toast, so we tried again. A lot of my breakfasts while we were in New York was avocado toast because we went grocery shopping. So that we could also just like eat at home, save money and eat at home. And so along with the avocado toast, I also had pineapple juice, and I didn't film all of like my eating, like all my meals. So other times I also had like hummus with pita and like there's pasta, and honestly, I don't know what it was or like what was in the air or whatever, but this avocado toast was really hitting. Like, it made me crave avocado toast, and I've been eating it several times since I've come home. But yeah, and honestly, I really liked and appreciated these slow starts to the mornings and just having something quick and something or whatever to kickstart our day. And I chugged so much water when we were there, which is also good because I don't feel like I drink hardly enough water for living in the desert. But yeah, and then we went to Pasta Sole, which wasn't quite what we were expecting, and I don't know if it was because like the time we went or whatever, but it was honestly kind of mid, which is really unfortunate because like you pay like $30 for your bowl of pasta or whatever, $20-$30, and it just turns out to be mid, which sucked. But I guess like experience over the quality, I don't know, but I wish we had gone to like, there was this paella place that we walked by when walking to Pasta Sole, and it smelled so good, and it was popping in there, and I was like, oh, should have gone there, bro, because that also has me craving paella. But anyways, on my pasta, I had gotten like their fettuccine alfredo, which is what you saw when they were mixing the pasta in the cheese wheel, and then like the sun-dried like tomatoes, truffle oil sauce, and I think I got shrimp with that. I don't remember, but like in the moment it was okay. And one of like the big food things I didn't really film was like we went to Chelsea Market, and they had the País de Natal, which is like their egg tarts, Portuguese egg tarts. They're so good, and they had like a little stand there for those. And then there was one night I had like this half a rotisserie chicken, and then broccoli or whatever on the side, but it was pretty good. And then this was on my last day walking to the bakery that I really wanted to try. It was this Swedish bakery, and honestly I think that was the best place I went to in both like coffee and food, which was awesome. I am still thinking about the coffee and the pastries, which you will see in just a sec. But yeah, that's pretty much all of what I ate while I was in New York.
Came in at the perfect moment, didn't we? Choice of tables.
Real?
I would ask my mom to make these. She'd probably find a sourdough version too. That would be awesome. Although I wonder if the sourdough would give you the same like buttery.
Yeah.
You know? I can actually send you the recipe that my mom and I used. I remember the one we did because it's the Gourmet magazine, and instead of it being like little cinnamon buns, it was actually a loaf. Ooh. So we decided to make buns out of it anyway. But, it makes the picture memorable.
Yeah.
Okay. I really don't think I'll be able to eat all of them. That's why I was eating the middle first. To be like, no, okay. Really, how are you?
I also just like the vibe in here.
I know, I know your list of all the exciting places for you to travel is already really long. But Stockholm surprised me, like how much I loved it.
Really?
It was such a, the museums, if you're ever going to go there,
I think it's also on my list.
Okay. I talked to someone who did a study abroad before I went. And thankfully, she told me about this museum that I never would have gone to if she hadn't mentioned it. It's called the Vasa, V-A-S-A. And they basically took a medieval ship that sunk in the ocean.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It was astounding. Like, I would go back just to go there again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely want to go there. And I was like, going to Edinburgh, I was like, I could take my trips every week.
Right, because Edinburgh was such an easy airport to get in and out of and like get to from downtown. And also Glasgow, right? Like Inverness, I think all three of them are international. So I actually flew into Helsinki in Finland and then took the ferry up the archipelago.
Ooh.
So you can just do that. It's like a one-night trip and you get there in the morning. And that was just a neat way to see all of the little islands in Sweden that people have their cabins on and what they do.
He rates his resort experience
He'll be rooting for life.
He'll get one every morning, I bet.
I feel like the problem with that is then every other croissant is like ranked so much lower. Like, I would have given this a 5 and it's like Paris. You know, like when you've had one that's amazing, everything else like seems lower.
Yeah, these croissants are not good. I like Paris.
Yeah.
Because, well, when all the croissants I had in Italy were like croissants here, like that doughy, buttery, instead of like that, which is like the crispy, flaky, which is what French croissants are like.
Really?
At least in my experience. But sfogliatelle, they're called, in English, they're lobster tail pastries. Those are my favorite in Italy.
Do you ever see those in the United States, or is that more of a...
I've only ever found them at an Italian bakery.
What are they called?
Sfogliatelle,
And they're in Italy or France?
Italy. So when I'll show you a picture. They look like they are really hard and take time consuming to make because they have so many layers. But I'll show you.
Right, but like a croissant is supposed to have 4. Right, there's like... I like their sign, all you need is 17 inside.
They have a lot of pizza options too. A lot of pizza options.
It reminds me of the bakery Ariel and Whistler. Do you remember that one that we walked in that
That the
had-
boys love, that Gabe loves.
But it was so frustrating because they asked you what your order was before you got past all of the bakeries. Like, I don't know. I don't think you see everything first.
I noticed they have like a Caesar salad pizza.
Oh.